So important, yes, and done with the simple fact that everything you know is wrong. Just forget the words and sing along. All you need to understand is everything you know is wrong. Everything you know is wrong. And we're back with 5 questions with Billy Madison, season 3. Yeah, Billy Madison here, still rocking the swordsman shirt and the spam hat. And we're kicking off 5 questions with Billy Madison, right and left and straight down the middle. All right, let's get these 5 questions. I do not have the Billy Madison. I now have the Billy Madison notebook. No, this is nothing like the handy dandy notebook from Blue's Clues. I had to think about it. I was a kid when I watched the show, okay? Don't judge me. Ever judge me or something like that. Make me cry. Mr. Carpenter asked, this is question number 1. Mr. Carpenter asked, he says, how do you decide which questions to answer on the show? Well, people send questions in, and I rate the questions, and I answer them. That's how I choose. Actually, I wing it, but nobody needs to know that. I know you guys got me. But yes, I look at the questions, see how they are. You know, save something for the other weeks. You know, that's how I'm doing it. And if I need to, you know, might as well save the questions if I need them for the week next week or the week at, because you know some people don't ask questions, which y'all need to ask questions for the show to work. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as we go along with season 3. Let's see, how can we do this treasure map? It's all in one piece. So, question number 2 comes from Justin Morrison. He asks, if you played the guitar and was only able to play one song, what would it be? I'd have to say Beautiful Soul from Jesse McCartney. Why? Because it's a beautiful song and it talks about the soul. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. That was the most cheesy thing ever. We'll get used to it. This is Billy Madison you're dealing with here. But yes, Beautiful Soul would be the only guitar solo I would play if I had the choice to play it. Why? Because all the girls love that song. I mean, come on. What girl doesn't? Question number 3. Wow. Had a frog in my throat. Not literally, but you know. Question number 3 comes from David Carpenter. He asks, what would you... Okay, know this. What would you consider as the perfect date? Take a girl out on a picnic, watch the sunset, stay till dark, look at the stars, talk about your emotions, let her sleep, you hold her, make her feel protected and let her sleep, then wake her up before sunrise, get this, and then watch the sunrise together. Or if you guys want to stay up all night and watch the sunrise together, that's fine. Just talk about your emotions, you know, goof off, play around, you know, express your feelings towards each other. That is my idea of a perfect date. Why? Because who wants somebody who's going to spend so much money, unless they're rich, so much money to buy love? You can't buy love. Remember that. Question number 4. I don't even need my notepad for this. Mr. Carpenter asks again, like I said, everybody, you got to start asking questions. Mr. Carpenter asks, He asked, is there any questions that are off limits? One type of area that is off limits, and that's because this is a PG-13, is perverted questions. I will not accept those at all. Remember, this is a PG-13 show. It's family friend. It depends on your family, but it is a PG-13 show. Get used to it because that's how I roll. Yeah. But other than that, everything, you can ask anything else you want. You know? Maybe except about me. No, I'm joking. um, Reason why I keep it PG-13 is one, because kids do watch the show and they look at me and they're like, what is wrong with this guy? I mean, he looks like he's flipping out and going crazy and loses his mind, starting to talk and hear myself speak. But I'm not. Why? Because in all the myths, there's a focus. And that focus is so clear that everybody, even y'all, can see. And that is Billy Madison is here. Remember that. Question number 5. The you can't see me question. It's a good question. From Justin Morrison. Again, just saying. Ask your questions. So I have more than just 3 people asking questions. He asked, who do you want to see in the presidential election for both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party? Wow, politics. Because I like people, and that's what I'm supposed to say. Really, I don't want to see anybody. Rather that, what I'd rather have is I'd rather have actually just somebody who sticks by their word. Keep in mind, I kind of am pulling for Donald Trump because he does know how to run a business. He does know how to deal with money and stuff. So I'm kind of going with him. No offense. Hillary's probably the one that's probably going to win on her side. So, I mean, it's not a gimme. Or it's not like it's like, hey, we're just going to hand this to you. And if for some miracle none of them do it, I'm going to be shocked. Because, they both like to throw their money everywhere. But that's okay. That's okay. Because we live in a day and age where, everybody gets persecuted for what they say. Well, you know what? I'm Billy Madison. I really don't care. I got a freedom of speech. You want to discriminate me? Say that I'm racist or whatever because of all this stuff that's going on? Go ahead. Because I can make fun of anybody. Trust me, I can. But the fact is you don't make fun of somebody to bring them down. If they know you're joking, because they'll joke with you back, but don't cross the line of it. And don't accuse somebody for doing something when you know you're doing something wrong. Like you've done something wrong. It's just common nature. And, I mean, the Bible even says, judge not that ye be not judged. Yes, I just used the Bible. I know what y'all are thinking. Oh my God, Billy just used the Bible. What are we going to do? It's not a bad thing. Trust me. We're not supposed to judge other people because we sin. So I'm just letting you know, keeping it real. So and if you see anybody, the only person who's really supposed to say something about it is the preacher when he preaches, because that's his job. He's ordained by God to preach. Other than that, nobody else has that right. So that's how it is. Now, that ends the questions for the 5 questions with Billy Madison. Now, on to more pressing matters. I know y'all are thinking he finally came out with season 3. Y'all been waiting for this for like ever. And yes, I'm using the old theme song from last season. That's because I was trying to decide on what kind of theme I wanted to do. I was thinking about a Star Wars theme because Star Wars is about to come out, but I mean, I was like, no. So I just did this song. Might as well keep it real. Uh, Better yet, I was thinking. I'm thinking about having 2 guests on my show. Oh, I'm planning on it. I hope they can do it. uh, but yes. Wow. Who would have thought? I am extremely Asian. Look at me. I'm Asian. Uh, no offense to Asian people. Like I said, I can make jokes on anybody. Almost poked myself in the eye. I know y'all would have thought that would have been hilarious. Y'all were like, ha! But yes, 5 questions with Billy Madison is back. Pray for me this week. Thursday, I go in for a dentist appointment. I gotta get my 2 top canine teeth in. You can see it kind of looks bad. That way, they look better by next week, and I look more professional with them in by next week. Yay! And we can do this all in the good name of people power. You know, send in your questions. Show your family. Show your friends. Show people. Show your enemies. I don't care who you show. Show them to everybody. Tell them, say, hey, get on YouTube and you gotta watch the show, man. You gotta watch the show. You will not forget the show. Watch season 2. Start watching season 3 and follow through, because only 5 questions with Billy Madison can make your day great for the rest of the week, because you'll look forward to the next one. Yeah. Don't forget that. Okay? I'm out of breath. Give me a second. Alright. Now, remember, 5 questions with Billy Madison next week, coming to you from Billy Madison's house. Hopefully I get it in HD, because I lost my charger. I gotta find it, and my video camera died trying to do this. Yeah, it's awkward, clumsy, and poorly planned. Kind of like war. It's awkward, clumsy, and poorly planned. Because you all can plan something, but once it happens, all hell breaks loose, to put it. Alright, well, we'll see you next week on 5 Questions with Billy Madison, episode 2 of season 3. See you next week. Adios, amigos.